One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport. Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down, Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to
bro, Kendall's not getting burnt, bro. Let's go, bro. Give it to me, Auntie.
A top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, that could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Tampa Bay.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady.
Go, bro.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Terrence Brooks with a pick, and they take possession 2 yards away from the field at the 48-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. He'll get that complete to his tight end Komet. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
4th down and 1.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And Robinson with a big catch. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Buccaneers 0. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
But what?
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught by Mike Evans. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
2nd and a yard at the 30.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Eddie Goldman.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On play action, now Brady. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Brady to Gronk, a familiar ring to that one, and it's a Buccaneers first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Shotgun now for Brady. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Brady on target to Gronk. First down, Buccaneers. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
The ball carrier.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, it's Locke. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. The leading rusher for last year's national champs, LSU, it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First
from the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Locke. Open man is Komet, the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
The 21-yard line.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Block off a play action. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing now is Locke. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Locke. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. David Montgomery, his first touchdown on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Now a play fake. Brady. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
First down
on play action, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Complete.
Mike Evans hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
Good.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. Lets it fly for Thielen. That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
17-yard.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears will extend their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Bears 21, Buccaneers 10. Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Looking downfield for Godwin. They find some open field here. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. 1:50 left to go in the second quarter. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 1st down, Locke. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big.
They got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Working from the gun, it's Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. But it'll be second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A 46-yard attempt.
And Saka missed it. It's no good. He missed it wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is.
I can remember a game here in Chicago a few years back. It was so blustery that Robbie Gould tried a field goal and just about kicked it out of bounds. Once that wind starts coming in off Lake Michigan, it can cause havoc in the kicking game.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. And even 60 yards. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. That false start costly. Moves them back to the 9 now, 1st and goal. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Bears 28, Buccaneers 10.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice game. 25 yards that time.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball. Yeah. Slam. Check. Ready.
Block working out of the gun. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Chicago Bears believe they got a steal getting Cole Kmet out of Notre Dame, the tight end, in the 2nd round because on most boards, he was a consensus #1 tight end. He can block, catch the ball downfield, and it was funny talking with a scout right before the draft.
And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Drew Lock with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year, as the Bears push further out in front. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Bears 35. Buccaneers 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
He's got a man complete. The 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
For the point after.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Flushed out right. This is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Always thought Allen Robinson was a high flyer from his days at Penn State, and none of that has changed with the Chicago Bears. If you throw the ball out to the perimeter, if it's a 50-50 ball, more times than not, he's going to come down with it. And some say he was the victim of some subpar.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 47 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Second and goal from the 1. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Drew Lock with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears will extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
I'm glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Brady's
a big play that time for Tampa Bay. 46 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
Again, it's Brady. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Brady again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
At the 7-yard line.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Brady going to go on 4th down. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to
Chris Godwin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to...
Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now Edwards-Helaire runs through the contact. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears use this short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Bears 56. Buccaneers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Brady's pass.
And down he'll go at the 25. Not much there, only a yard.
Second and 9.
Throwing again on second down. Brady. And this is caught by Evans.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Brady's pass.
Mike Evans with his third touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're in control. Here's a start first and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that two-game lose. And now look at him go. He's at the 30, past the 20, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Bears continue to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Bears 63, Buccaneers 31. Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the left.
Mike Evans, he's going to go. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
To Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, 75 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
His kick is
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
10 at the 42-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to maneuver. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A lot going to throw it here. Going to let one fly for Robinson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Now they try the right side here. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
For a Chicago Bears.
Now a handoff working right. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.